Alright, hello guys. I tried fixing the brightness, contrast, and everything to see if it helps anything. We'll see. You know how my setup is by now, but I still apologize for the way the picture looks. But this is, like I said before, is giving me incentive to do these videos. Once again, this is a survey video by GameStop Inc. And as you can see, I'm doing Wasteland 2, the director's cut. I'm not too familiar with this game. Apparently, it is a old PC title, and it's a port. I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game. Starting a new game, will rate your existing set. I'll say you're sure you wish to proceed. Yeah, I didn't really go very far. Might get me a chance to understand the story. And there's some cussing in the narrative. But other than that, I mean, it's an M-rated game. Basically, this game, apparently from what I know of it, it brought the tactical RPG genre to the map. It's basically, if you've played XCOM or Mario and Rabbids, well, this is kind of like that. Okay, so I gotta keep everything ZR. I'm done. Looks good to me. I'm gonna start with the rookie because I really don't know anything about this game. And the guy's gonna explain himself to the cause and what's going on. Basically, one of the crew, one of the little militant group, got gunned down, and you're trying to figure out the pieces and put everything together, from what I can gather. Let's see if it looks any better. Let's go to brightness, bring that down a little. Maybe. Let's just set up with the computer. Let me pause this real quick, see if I can set up the computer. Hold on a second. Ah, shoot. Alright, well, we'll see if this looks any better, guys.
Now, Rangers.
Looks a little bit better.
It seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain.
Voice reminds me of an anime. Lead anime voiceover.
Thank you, recruits. I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party. Hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger. Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him free repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen. The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us. When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details.
As you can see, the top-down perspective, it's kind of interesting, kind of like Diablo 3 for the most part. And also, when Fallout first started, it started as an old PC game as well. Kind of looks similar to this.
Towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first. Don't know, but it was not Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
And just because it's my first thing, I'm going to go ahead and ask this.
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. But I wish I had another option. But the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger Teams Able and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one. The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other. It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map. There you go. Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business. Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, you aren't cut out to be a desert ranger. We won't let you in.
Apparently they're color-coded. I'm going to go with my cuff. Red is generally the negative answer. Green or blue is generally the more positive. I'm going to go for the blue. Yeah.
Using logic on me, eh? Smartass. Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometimes it only makes them mad, so be careful. In this case, you're right. I should let you in, but I got a feeling about you four. You got depth you don't even know you have. It's going to take adversity to tap them. So I'm sending you out undergunned and unprepared, just to see what it brings out of you. You'll thank me later.
Interesting.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Alright. Logbook, we got all that. Disabled shores, I don't need to worry about that. I need all the help I can get. I've never played this game before. I can move the camera around now. There's bodies. There's a gun there. I want to get the... Yeah, there we go. Got a shovel? Sure. Why not? Closed. I thought it was a gun. But, anyways, I'm off. I'm wrong. So, let's go. Exploring. East. There we go. This way. Head east. That's south. There. East. Of course, I need to get out of this spot first. Go that way. There. Tells you camera controls. It's good to know.
Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there. He headbutted you right in the butt.
Yeah, nice. You're a douche, ain't you? Yeah, let's leave. You can explore and do all this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and leave. I guess it's a roguelike. I'm not sure on that. A something I didn't do the last time. I talked to a resentful desert ranger. That's what these people are called. They're called desert rangers.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
Okay, make. Okay.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. Also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. If you're going to go exploring, you want to fill up again in any oasis you can find. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater unit Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center at High School to install them. We'll talk about that after you acquire the repeater. You must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. Right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
I know what that is. You know, so that's kind of stupid.
10-4, Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
Oh! Oh, cool! That's awesome. I'm a little marker. Huh! I never got a chance to explore this much the other day. Or when I got it.
SOS! SOS! Is anybody out there? This is High School. We are under attack. I repeat, we are under attack. Raiders with mortars and explosives are blasting our walls. If anybody can hear this, come at once. Don't know how long we can hold it.
Ranger Citadel, this is Ag Center. Come in. We're
Ag Center, this is Citadel Base. Can you repeat? Did you say the plants were attacking?
Yes, goddammit, the plant! Something's gone wrong with them! The door! They're breaking down the door! Fall back! Fall back!
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in. Did you copy those distress calls from High Pool and Ag Center? Over. Roger that. Listen, Echo 1, I have no one else in the area and no further intel at this time. I'm afraid it's going to have to be your decision which call to respond to first. Whichever one you choose, get there ASAP. Both situations are emergencies, and both sounded like they were deteriorating rapidly. While the repeaters are still alpha-level priority, civilian emergencies have to come first before heading back out to get the repeaters. Sending you the coordinates for both locations now. Copy. Suspicious, isn't it, Echo 1? Like someone's monitoring our transmissions, trying to stop our little radio experiment before it starts. Keep an eye out for suspect characters. Copy. 10-4, Echo 1. Godspeed. Mission down.
And I'm gonna look. Of course, I'm gonna save the game and save. Actually, I'm not gonna save that. I'm gonna save and save 2 because I don't know what to do from here. So I'm gonna save that. Save 2. Where do I go for my map? Inventory, skills, character. Perks, skills. No, I want to get out of that. I need to find the map. Oh, shoot. Out of water. Oh, crap. Okay. Life.
Ranger Team Echo 1, this is Ranger Citadel. Come in. Over. 10-4, Echo 1. Just got a call from the Level Lupe mine. We've got some men trapped in a cave-in. Need some help getting dynamite down to the collapse. Apparently, some of the old tunnels are infested with creepy crawlies. 10-4, Echo 1.
And here's my first combat mission, apparently. Oh. This is one of those games where it's going to take a slog. It's probably multiple hours. Um, okay, how do we get out of this? Yeah. And my character's gonna die. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out how to play this. I'm really not good at this game. Oh my goodness. I've never played a game like this before. Well, not. And I have a feeling my characters are probably gonna die. I'm not. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, I'm not one for these type of games. I mean, I could. If I mean, I generally don't like these games, but I mean, I could trade it in because I don't know how to play a game, and it's too hard to take that approach. But I accept the challenge. I'm just not on the same wavelength as a game like this. I highly recommend it for those who love this type of genre, this type of game. It's really fun. It's really fun trying to learn how old games play. And for me, this perspective is challenging for me. Um, and, you know, it's very different from, say, Diablo, where you can get into that game easily. It'd really be a lot of fun. Um, Victor Brand, that's another really wonderful game. Um, this one for me, oh shoot, oh crap, my guy died. It's load game, and let's see. Let's go back from the save and go to yes, because everything happened at once. I'm gonna reload it. I screwed up royally. I was unprepared. I'm going back into another save, and I'm gonna try something new. Uh, it's an experimental game. What can I say? You gotta figure out, and if you notice, there's a lot of save slots. I knew a friend who played Final Fantasy X and X-2 and used all save slots available just because he wanted to save it at different parts of the game because he might have missed something and he wanted to make sure he had everything. So he made everything sure that he got what he wanted out of that area before he moved on. Because in Final Fantasy X especially, you might not get back to that area. So it's always good to try something new first. So, okay, before I do that, I'm going to go back, see if I can get that shovel back, because I'm not sure it's roguelike. But in my last file, there was a shovel. So I'm going to go back, get the shovel. There is a shovel. Alright, collect. Alright, I'm going to go use that shovel. People have died, obviously. Go explore. And I found some scrap. Alright. Alright, I found stuff. Cool. It's always fun from the mundane. Use shovel again. Why not? See what else I can find. I haven't met. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those games where things eventually break. I've just started playing this game. I've gotten a lot of games over the past few weeks, and there's not enough time in the day to play them all. So what I end up doing is I have it on my backlist, so to speak, and just about every YouTuber will say something like that. Their backlog of games they want to play, but even then that proves fruitless because if you want to play your favorite games, I want to give this game more of a chance before I decide that it's not for me or not. I think if I do give it a chance, I'll like it a lot more and I'll learn about it a lot more. But I have so many games right now. Like, for example, I just recently had to get rid of Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana. I loved the gameplay. I loved everything about it. I just have so many games. I haven't gotten much of a chance to play it. I'll probably pick it up again next month. And oh, okay. Chain link fence blocks the path. You know, it is what it is. I'll get back to it later. But I mean, games like this is like there's so much stuff to do already, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave now if I can remember where to go. I think there it is. Yes. Now I'm gonna go back and find one of the areas where I. Gonna lock yourself out of bad for playing instead sometimes. Wow, okay.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in. Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. Also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where he's died with plenty to spare. If you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Hayes was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeater. You must, of course, bring Hayes' killers to justice. Right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal. 10-4, Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
It reminds you of how to play the game. Yeah, that little marker. There's a.
Hey, Center, this is Citadel Base. Can you repeat?
Yes, goddammit, the plant! Something's gone wrong!
Rangers, did you copy those distress calls from High Pool? Roger that. Listen, Echo 1, I have no one else in the area and no further in. Suspicious, isn't it, Echo 1? Like someone's monitoring our transmission, trying to stop our little radio experiment before it starts. eye out for suspect characters. Copy. 10-4 Echo 1. God, bear down.
And I think this is more than long enough. Yes. And we are at 31 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. I can try and do a really quick video. Quick, see what's going on here. And I'll close it down. It's a really beautiful game. I like the.
Roger, Echo 1. Then listen, I know I said the radio tower was at the top of your to-do list, but you need to deal with the emergency situation first before heading back out to get the repeater. Repeat, talk to Kathy Lawson and take care of her emergency. Then continue with your mission to find and hook up the repeater. Protecting civilians is always the Ranger's #1 priority. You copy? Roger, Echo 1. Advise when complete. Ranger command out.
So. Hey. I'm exploring right now, and I really don't know what I'm getting into. It's kind of an interesting game. It's definitely worth exploring and getting into. Definitely gonna hold on to it. I think I'm gonna give it a chance. Um, Definitely very unique. Even XCOM games, I don't know very many XCOM games that are quite like this. Heck, I don't even think Mario plus Rabbids is really quite like this. I mean, this is this game, what it looks like, and I'm going to show you a quick comparison to Mario plus Rabbids and show you what it looks like, because it's nothing like this. Let's go save this game. Yeah, I'm gonna save this game too. I'm still gonna keep save 1. And quick save, save the game. And main menu, save the game. If it doesn't save it, I still have those 2 saves, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's get out of this real quick and get into Mario plus Rabbids real quick. Because just to show you. Sorry, cleaning up my my window box, if you will. Cleaning that up real quick. That game was another one that not quite like that, and it wasn't my cup of tea. And I wasn't about to try and relearn how to do a simple tactical RPG genre type game like that. That's like no, not happening. Whereas this game, I'm willing to give it a chance. It's more baseline and easy to learn. I think before I get into Wasteland, I'm going to probably play some more Mario plus Rabbids just so I can get into the genre a little bit more. Because that's there's things that are against it right now for me that's hard for me to get into. It's the camera angles. It's the style. I'm not too familiar with, and it is essentially the age of the game. Games have advanced now to where they're easier to get into and play. And it's a good thing that games have adapted. It's also sometimes good to find relics of the past and get good, so to speak. But it boils down to how much time of the day do you have to do all these things? You know? That's kind of what it boils down to. I'm going to go to main story mode. I'm going to go to my file on World 1.7. I'm just going to show you a quick, everyone knows how Mario plus Rabbids plays by now. I never really got a chance to beat it. I'm sure everyone in the YouTubes has already done plenty of videos as to why they like or hate this game. I think it's kind of fun. I thought it was worth it. The only reason I have a digital copy of it is because somehow, my first copy, my son conveniently I lost, and so now I need to. So I bought another one, and I needed to sell it for gas, but I wanted to keep it. So here we are. I want to show you real quick. This is a basic battle. I'm not going to play the whole game for you. That's going to take too long. Let's go here. Can I? Oh, shoot. Oh, well. That was stupid of me. Oh, well. I can do that. Let's move along. I can't. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna get behind here. And I was able to get her. Alright, I can get up there with my Luigi Rabbid. And see, I'm already able to do, because it knows what it is, and it clearly doesn't take itself seriously. That's all I can say. But it's a tactical RPG, and it's a lot of fun. It's very memorable. And there's hour of content and play, and in order for me to get good with one genre, I need to know what the genre is. I need to know how to, play it. Of course, it's more streamlined, but it might help me with figuring out a strategy, or as I like to call it, strategery, because a wise man once used that word. I know it's not correct to say that, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So, there. You that. Let's kill that guy. This guy here, and this guy. But as you can see, you move pieces around on the board, and you attack after you're done. And then it's going to be it's the enemy's turn now. And they've got one person apparently. And I'm going to figure out where to go from there. So, oh shoot. Oh, crap. Wait. That. So what's there? Ah, crap. It happens. It happens. It doesn't do anything either. Alright! As you can see, it's basically the same type of game, but Wasteland is a little bit more primitive because it put that genre on the map. And every tactical RPG out there had its roots, its inspiration initially from, if not Wasteland 2, the entire series. I can only speak for Wasteland 2. Some say you need to figure out, you need to play the predecessor before you can make that assessment. I don't know if it kept to that genre or not. I can only safely say that it is definitely seen in the third game or in the second game. Maybe the first one did it too. I really don't know. Most sequels follow suit with the predecessors, and they, you know, I lost my train of thought. But I hope I'm getting what I'm trying to say through. But usually sequels follow suit with the previous ones, and they make a few improvements. There have been a few game sequels where it totally changes genres along with it. And that's welcome too. Like, for example, Fallout was more or less a top-down dungeon crawler type, and sort of in the vein of Diablo 3 and Titan Quest and EverQuest and all those. But Fallout 3, New Vegas 4, even 76 was way different. It was more or less a Zelda esque in nature, like Breath of the Wild or Link to the Past or anything like that. So that was a game example that I can think of where it totally ended up in a different genre than it started. So like I said, I really can't speak for Wasteland 1 because I've never played it. Maybe it's a rights thing, like Demon Souls on into Dark Souls. I couldn't rightly tell you. But I do know that if it's anything like, you know, this genre, then, you know, definitely see where it got its roots and why it's so iconic. I mean, naturally, Mario has its own flair in the game, but, you know, it's not that bad of a thing, to be honest. Don't want it entirely to copy. That wouldn't be cool, but, I mean even Victor Vrant, Motorhead, Motorhead lead, Lemmy Kilmister, had fun with the genre. He wanted to create a dungeon crawler, and he was very much so involved with the production of the game, and he loved every minute of it. And it's unique to where it's among the few dungeon crawlers where where the character can jump, and you can find loot boxes in the jumping mechanic. So, I mean, you see that a lot with games, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, I'm not going to finish this. I'm going to get out of it even. I just wanted to show what that was. But yeah, with Wasteland, I really... I need to figure out what's going on with that game. I might just restart all of those games because I really... I'm lost in those games. Boy, am I ever lost in those games. But this video has been more than long enough. I'll talk to you guys later. You have a wonderful evening.